RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning. RBB, a live morning talk show that gives you the ability to get the coach you need, strategist you wish you could afford, social media manager and strategist, marketing strategist, project manager, certified OBM, VA, business startup strategist, profit strategist, web strategist, email funnel strategist, sales page strategist, PR strategist, time management, mindset, and overall business development strategist. We answer it all. With over 25 years of business experience, both in corporate and small business worlds, we really can answer it all. So today is Thursday. I am so grateful it's Thursday. It's been a long week. I'm really tired this week. Very, very tired this week. So today, we've been talking about partnerships all week, and I'm going to continue that a little bit for a few minutes this morning and continue to talk about that and talk about how you find a mentor in partnership. A lot of partners tend to mentor each other, and Gina and I certainly do that a bit for each other. But we also have people that we look to outside of each other for our businesses and things that we're looking to. Right now, I'm spending a bit of time talking and working with somebody who has written a major book. And I didn't realize I knew somebody in the publishing world until I posted some things on my Facebook page, and they reached out. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm done. So they are an editor for a major publishing company in New York City. And I didn't even know, again, that I knew somebody. And I've been spending a lot of time talking with her and her father and just learning about the process I'm going through with writing a book. But throughout times, I've had mentors in the tech world. I've had mentors in the marketing world, the sales world, different mentors throughout time. And a lot of people look at mentors as a mentor is somebody you should be able to talk to. Not necessarily. A lot of people have mentors that are Jenna Kutcher, Gary V, people like that they look up to and they follow closely and read everything they can and really pay attention to how they work and stuff. Who do you look to for mentorship? Because it is important to have a mentor, and it doesn't necessarily need to be somebody that you can meet with one-on-one. It doesn't have to be your business coach. You could have a mentor outside of your business coach. Always. It doesn't necessarily need to be the same person all the time or whatever. So take a look out there and see who's available in your industry to follow and to shadow and to learn from. We always try to learn from those that are a few steps ahead. Now, I have had a mentor for years, and I paid him to be my coach at one point. But he was somebody who walked into a business that was in the red and would take them to earning multiple millions of dollars. He was hired to come in and get them processes, procedures, production, everything. From the basic janitor all the way up to top line levels of C-level, he would come in and bring businesses into the black. His last business that he did that in, he took from earning, it was like negative $50K a month to making a positive $250 million a month. Yes, I did say a month. And he's somebody I have actually, he has mentored me for over 10 years. And he's now retired. He started his own hops farm here in New York State and is busy doing that these days. But I still get to talk to him every once in a while because he has become a friend. And it's always a great thing to have somebody who's there to cheer you on. It's always great to have a cheerleader, but it's also great to have somebody going, what the heck are you thinking? And you need that person in your life sometimes. And I know Gina and I do that for each other. She will yell at me. I will yell at her. We're good at yelling at each other and getting each other, whipping each other back into shape. And we always talk about Sandra does that for us. Allison does that for us. But having somebody outside of your close-knit group who also does that, because sometimes your close-knit group, you get so close that you forget to be critical of one another sometimes. And it's really important in your business to have somebody that's going to go, what the heck? Are you kidding me? Well, that's stupid. Do this instead. Or no, that's just not going to work. Are you crazy? I definitely need that person in my life. My husband tends to be that person a lot for me. He's a lot more logical. I'm a lot more creative and visionary. So he is my voice of reason a whole lot. Gina also helps with that. Sandra helps with that. But my husband is the most critical. And that is not a criticism of him. He's whoa, Daniel, slow down, chill out, relax, think about this. And no, you're stupid. Don't do that right now. You can't handle that right now. Whatever. But he's really a good person for me to have as a sounding board. I was talking to him about doing something last night, and writing this book thing is, he's been super supportive. And he, out of our personal income, we have hired an editing team and a marketing team for me, just for strategy at this point. I don't need a full team to be doing anything for me, because this is a world I know nothing about. And I said, okay, we need to talk about this because this is going to be a pretty major personal expense. And we usually don't try not to do anything like this that would be a personal expense. I try not to dip into personal funds for things like this, but this is not a business expense in any way. And there was no hesitation for him. However, I got this long list of things that I need to do from my editor and marketing team. And he is looking at that list and going, you have got to be kidding me. This is a full-time job. No, you can't do this all. So there's a certain amount of balance that comes with all of that. Yes, I try to listen. I'm too ADD to listen all the time. My sister says I suffer from lack of hearing some days. That's for my hearing impaired sister, by the way. But it's hard when you're constantly moving and stuff to step back and listen. So having that mentor person that will do that for you is super important. Okay, I'm going to move on from the partnership stuff because I have a bunch of questions that people have asked, and I'm opening up my personal Facebook page because, like I said, I have a bunch of questions. And so marketing. Somebody said, how important is it for you to have a marketing strategy for your business? Well, okay, I was just talking about writing a book, and I realized that I needed a marketing strategy for that. A marketing strategy and being really clear how you're going to market yourself, who you're marketing to, how they want to be spoken to. All of those things that go with that personal branding aspect are very important for your business. Otherwise, you're always flying by the seat of your pants and hoping you can find that next customer. So marketing strategy, no matter what you're doing and how you're doing it, like I said, I'm writing a book. The book is not going to be ready for months yet. And I'm already starting a marketing strategy for that, and I need to. So the editing team is telling me some people that start writing a book, when they first start, even if it's going to take, the process takes them 5 years, they're constantly marketing for that book throughout that whole entire process. So marketing is the center for getting attention for your business, whatever that means. And when you don't have a marketing strategy and when you aren't very clear about your path to reach whatever your goals are, you're literally hoping and crossing your fingers for that next client. And that's no way for anybody to be moving ahead in their business. So make sure that, yes, you have a marketing strategy. I know that I will be coming out with a course on DIYing your own marketing. I very much believe in giving business owners the tools to do that. We have the Pixie Kit right now, which helps with the social media strategy and the hashtag strategy and all of that, the algorithm strategies, these ones. We're going to start building more and more courses for that. One of the first courses we have is a really deep, in-depth branding course. And all of these, yes, are subscription-based. in order to get access to all of these courses. And we will be releasing that next month. So it is super, without marketing, without that super concentrated branding effort, you will have a hard time moving ahead in your business. And every business knows that gets anywhere. Everything from a small business, once they figure out where they're marketing, who they're marketing to, again, the 5 W's and an H, something I talk about all the time, and then add that consistency piece to it, that's what moves your business ahead and gets you out of that paycheck to paycheck cycle. Yes, I'm drinking Red Bull this morning. You can yell at me all you want, Sandra. The other thing that really, really, really is important for your business is that accountability and routine. We have on our Slack channel, for all the women that collaborate with our team, we have a daily accountability thread. And we put all of the things that we have to do every day. And then Sandra whips everybody into shape from there, because that's who she is and what she does. She does it for our whole entire team, not just me. But it is really important to have that accountability and consistency in how you're doing everything. So you've got your marketing and your social media and what you're doing and how you're doing it. When there's consistency in that and you have that accountability to move you ahead, that's really, really important for your business. I see so many women, especially, that try to do everything on their own and they start failing and they get burnt out very easily. If you have that accountability and that help, and that consistency, that is less likely to happen. You're less likely to have that anxiety and stress around your business. So there's a mental health and a self-care reason to have that accountability and consistency in every step of your business as well. And I often pick like on Sandra and on Gina for staying on my case, but I need that. Otherwise I'm off the rails, God knows where. The rabbit trail is long and very wide for me, and I could be all over it. So without them, I wouldn't keep things going for my business very easily. So making sure that you have that consistency is huge. And I don't care what you're doing. I don't care whether you're in an MLM or a VA or a marketing agency or a graphic designer, web designer, whatever you're doing, that remains true no matter what your business is or where you're heading. Those consistency, accountability pieces are essential and necessary. I mean, Jeff Bezos from Amazon has a personal secretary. I'm guaranteeing that part of what she does is provides him accountability and consistency in getting all of the things done he has to do every day. But I guarantee you, he also doesn't have as much to do as you might think, because he's the CEO. He's already got things moving in the right direction now, but he still needs that. And I have been an executive assistant to a Fortune 500 company, to C-level people, way back when out of high school. And that was 90% of my job was what we would call herding cats, making sure they're doing what they were supposed to be doing. That was 90% of it. The other 10% was writing emails and answering phone calls. So it doesn't matter what level of business you're at, you still need the same things. So somebody else, how frustrated do you get when a client doesn't understand the value that you provide when you're trying to pitch yourself to a potential client? Honestly, I am now at the point where if somebody doesn't understand the value that I provide and understand what I do for them, I don't even try anymore. I am at a point in my business that I don't need to worry about that quite so much. I'm also vocal, extremely vocal about what I do and how we do it around here. And a lot of our potential clients have seen us on video, have read my blog posts, have read posts, all of those types of things. So they're very well informed of who we are and what we do first. And I think that's really important in your business, is the who, what, where, when, why, and how. Make sure that that is a center of anything that you're producing to get clients' attention, and part of your elevator pitch to set per se. When you do that, you're less likely to have clients that don't understand who you are and don't value what you do. So that's a pretty important distinction, is to make sure they really do understand who you are and what you do. You don't want to always be fighting with your clients, trying to get them to understand what you do, because then you're not doing for them. So be really careful and make sure you're getting that information out there before you even start getting clients, or that's something that you've written a really great descriptive document for a welcome document to them, something, because your clients really do need to understand what you do. Otherwise, the client relationship is not going to be very good at all. You need to make sure that everybody fully understands, because you don't also stay on track. It's easy to derail you if you don't have those very clear lines of who you are, what you do, and why you do it. When I talk to people who are struggling in their business or burning out, a lot of times it's because they don't truly understand who they are, what they do. And they haven't communicated to their clients, and their clients are running all over them, and they're constantly in that fight or flight with the clients. You're fighting with the client to keep them so they don't fly, but the client drives you nuts because they want this, even though that's not something you do. So you give it to them. And anytime you do that for a client, it bites you in the butt. Every time you do that, it bites you in the butt. So make sure that you're really, really clear on that, and you have a really, really clear path. Because when you don't, it's a disaster for everybody. So that's all the questions I'm going to answer today. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. You have an amazing Thursday. I hope that you remember to rise, become, and be, and figure out how to do that today in your business, and do just something extra to rise. And you have an amazing Thursday, and we will talk to you tomorrow morning.
RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning.